Hello and welcome to another update video about BNB. So yeah, BNB, bit boring, not much happening here. We're still in the range here. So in this range, we are still working on this potential Elliott Wave triangle, and the wave count is just being followed nicely at the moment. So there's no change at all. We looked at this chart a few days ago, a couple of days ago, I think, and we looked at this as being an Elliott Wave triangle. I've been talking about that now for a couple of weeks. So we essentially wait for 5 waves to be complete. And it seems like we now have a solid E wave in place. Yeah? So an Elliott Wave triangle consists of 5 waves, A, B, C, D, E. Each of them is a corrective wave structure. The E wave consists typically of 3 waves, can be in triangle itself, but in most cases it's an ABC structure or WXY. It could be complete now. Yeah? I'm not telling you it is complete because I have no indication it has topped yet. But the most important thing is that it has reached the first target that I indicated in the last video that is relevant for an E-wave. So what did we do? We said, okay, go to the 4-hour chart now. So if this is an Elliott Wave triangle, we said, then the E-wave should normally react or reach at least the area between the 38.2 extension and the 61.8 extension of the C-wave. We can just double check that. So let's take the length of the C-wave, and then we go to the low of the D wave, and then we look at the target. So $243 is the first level to watch I indicated in the last video. That was reached now. That's a good sign because it indicates that we're following the wave count at the moment and that we have a solid E wave possibly complete. The more likely target, in my opinion, is the $250 level in this example. The 61.8 extension is just the more common relationship. I mean, we can look at, okay, what was the relationship target that the wave C reached? So let's take the length of the A wave, go to the low of the B wave. You can see it reacted here basically to the area between the 61.8 extension and the 78.6. So it was a little bit more strong. And if the E wave ends at the 38.2, that would be quite weak. Now, they are not super reliable targets, okay, especially not in a triangle in a sideways range, but they are certainly the levels that we can watch. We can also double check the length of the D wave. So let's take the length of the B wave, go to the high of the C wave, and we can see here that also here the C wave, the D wave reacted to the area between the 61.8 extension. So it did not get a sustained break above that level and the 78.6 extension. So from that point of view, the 38.2 seems to be a bit weak. It is, though, a common target for the E wave in a triangle because an E wave doesn't really have a set length, but it should normally reach to have a solid and reliable E wave. The minimum level it should reach is the 38.2 extension. Now I'm watching for potentially a higher E wave, but if it breaks below 231 now, the beginning of the E wave, then it's probably over and we break down in the wave 5. Bear in mind that at the moment we're counting this as part of a wave 4 triangle with one more low possibly to come. This viewpoint is valid as long as price stays below 257, because a break above 257 would be too strong for a triangle. Yeah, it would invalidate the triangle. It would not be too strong though for a wave 4. So it could still be an extended wave 4, but then probably not in a triangle, or we have to count the triangle in a different way. But the main pivot at the moment is 268. So as long as price stays below 268, 269, a wave 5 to the downside can happen. As long as price stays below 257, this can be a triangle and a breakdown immediately can happen, but we need a confirmation. Confirmation would be obtained by, first indication, a break below the D wave low. That's 231 as I indicated, and you won't really get a confirmation until the B wave is broken at 225, and then we have possible target at 208. The 88.7 retracement. Now, until we have a confirmed breakout, triangles can always extend. I explained in the last video that it could very much be the case that we are sort of still working on the C wave, okay? So this is possible. Triangles can always extend, yeah? It could be a more complex C wave, then a D wave down, then an E wave up. Be aware of that. Don't be frustrated if this moves moves sideways for a while. We're just tracking a potential here. Need to be watching for a reaction, but this was certainly a nice leg up. That could be the E wave, or it could still be the part of the C wave. We won't know until we have a breakout. But at this stage, a breakout to the downside would be preferred. If it doesn't do it, then 268 is the pivot between still one more low in a wave 5, just from an extended wave 4, and a rally to the upside. Above 268, it's hard to uphold the idea that this is still a wave 4. So that would be our signal level to the upside, especially if it's going higher in 5 waves. I don't see that at this stage, though. This is not a structure that would provide a solid bottoming structure. Okay, so ideally one more low. All right, that's my update about BNB. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.